lunch. It's Thursday, and it's going to be a great show today. It's me, Hugh Riley, and Jen is my co-host today. Jen Frankel, joining us here at thatchannel.com, as we've been doing every Thursday. And
some Wednesdays.
And some Wednesdays. Although Wednesday, yesterday was a bit of a washout. But
we
had
here,
fun, and we were productive, weren't we?
We were. We just weren't live. I mean, we were live, but we weren't live on air.
That's right. But we're live right now. And,
we're live right now.
And we've got our first guest joining us today, John Golbalakh. And John, great to have you here on the show.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm going to let you kind of maybe introduce it for us. So maybe you could tell us a little bit about yourself, and then that can lead us into a discussion about the work that you're doing.
Okay, first of all, I have to say thank you. You've given me some opportunity to talk to your TV, and then I hope it's going to be first step to go to media and work too. Yeah, first of all, my name is John Golbalakh. I'm citizen of Canada, and then I was involved with the Inventor group long time ago, and then also I was involved with the new Inventor group, which is Bob Hadrick is former of that, and Jim, who is leader of that organization. They call Innovation Initiative Co-op.
Sorry, what is it?
Innovation Initiative Co-op.
The Innovation Initiative Co-op?
Yes.
Okay.
That organization tried to help all inventors to trust them and then give them opportunity to show to develop their invention. Because most of the inventors, they don't know how to start it first. And also, I have to tell you a little bit about my background. I'm a geologist and seismologist. And then also I am almost not finished the Master of Economy, but I have a Bachelor of Economy, but over 15 years I work for Economy Way, researching how to find a nice solution for any government who involved in the recession or involved with in deficit.
Which is every government, almost.
Every government,
right?
Unfortunately,
But it's okay though, because the bankers are doing well.
Yeah.
Right? On all that interest.
They think we cannot prevent that one because every year populations goes up. Mm-hmm. Government creativity get weaker.
Because it's bureaucrats.
Yeah, get weaker. Government has no choice to increase the taxes and cut the services. We saw that story a long time ago.
Yeah.
We stopped. We sent to the government a long time ago. We have a way how to solution that way. They ignore it. In reality, I'm not going to say they ignore it. The people who are around them, they ignore it. I believe the main government looking for the best idea, which is working.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I remember talking to a civil servant who said that through all the changes of administration, there've never been one significant policy change within the actual civil service.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of inertia there.
Yeah, I was in Japan in 1992. The professor, as a student, a geologist, because we were upperclassmen at that time, and then the professor Ozaka said, all information is not come from university. It's come from the people. Some people has more creativity. They know that information. Some of Professor Osaka says some of the thing about geologists and earthquake I got from 3 years girls, which he was looking for a long time ago, that answer. The 3 years girls told them something he figured out. They said everybody has that creativity. Doesn't matter black, white, educated or uneducated. The main point, everybody has the creativity. Because of lifestyle, they cannot provide that creativity to everyone because they are busy, mind is busy.
Yeah.
So you have it, but you can't use it.
Exactly.
And also, it seems the institutions, whether they're governments or even large corporations, they're not set up to be able to take outside the box ideas and make them happen. Because of inertia, again, right? There are existing systems, politics, bureaucracy, that sort of thing, right? So,
and if they're trying to see people as numbers, what they're trying to do is make sure. I've heard the president of McDonald's talking about trying to make his restaurant employee-proof, so that nothing the employees did could affect anything that happened with the. But that meant that he wasn't using any of the employees' skills; he was just treating them like robots.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But you see people in a very different way.
Yeah, but the thing, what we're offering, we bring far future, which we see. We work on it with different scientists around the world. Bring that idea to present time, to find the right solution for the government. We are not against the government. We are not against the politics. Just what we want to do is we're going to update part of the government to find it to be good creativity.
Okay, that sounds like a great idea.
That's a big idea. And bring a big change and open the big door for them.
Right. Now, how does that work?
Okay.
How do you make that happen?
Yeah. First step, because we are so small organization, and before I got another thing, I have to tell about the second organization I'm involved. I am a representative of international anti-recession and natural disaster team around the world, in Canada, in Toronto first. We patented that one in the office of university, our organization. The thing is, if that organization is going to be supported by the government, directly by government, the reason we say directly by government, because wherever the invention is come up, wherever is business plan is come up, government can make a multi-billion dollars plus lots of job, over 1 million job around in Canada. If it's work, Canada is going to be first country generated to other country.
So wait a sec. So what is this organization?
The organization is work for recessions. The organization work with natural disaster.
Is there a website for this?
Yeah, we already inside my car. They represent me as their organization.
Can you just tell us what the website is right now?
The website is International Solution Advisor.org.
International Solution
Advisor.
Advisor.org.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
good. We got it up now. Yeah.
Yeah. That is a summary as website. The thing is, the government of Canada can develop that website more for their side. Because we want Canada be the first country who first made a long time ago Canadian arm in a spacecraft, right?
Right.
We want to be Canada.
So we want to be on the forefront of technological and scientific invention.
Wherever we say it right now, we have a proof. We want to say about 2014, which happened, April 2010, we had a problem with the Gulf of Mexico. There's a big pipe under deep water, which people cannot dive in and then fix it.
Right.
Or even Barack Obama was give up for that one.
This is the
God knows how to fix it.
This is the Deepwater Horizon disaster that people were worried that
it was
going to destroy the Atlantic Ocean with all that.
Yeah,
but then
absolutely.
I was amazed that they actually stopped it as quickly as they did.
Yeah, and then after the 1 month, we found the prototype. We sent it to Washington, D.C. We sent it to BP.
Right.
You sent it to them? A solution?
The Bob knows that. And then we sent it, and then my wife told me, come on, who you are? Little boy.
Little guy in Canada is going to cap this.
There is a genius guy around the world. They know better than you. I told them, yes, I know they know better than me. I am a little guy. But I believe his work. Because if you take my background, I was always involved with my father-in-law, and then in the oil company. I know because we make an oil company in the Caspian Sea. I know what's going on. I have a background experience, and then researchers funded that solution. I said, okay, I give up. Finally, My wife saw my prototype, everything.
Right.
She was give up. When they showed that when they built that thing,
cap it went, yeah.
Yeah, to cap it, she was shocked. She said, "Hey, John, it's yours." I said, "Come on, I am not here."
Was she a convert to the idea that a small man can actually
Yeah, exactly.
change
I
things?
said, "Come on." I know. And when I saw, I was shocked. Right away, I told the Bob. Right away, I told the BP everywhere. We sent a letter, everything. They didn't respond. They said the idea come from thousands of people.
Right.
They said that idea is 80 or 90% is my prototype. We sent it to you. You work with our prototype. I said, okay, we're not going for money. We just want to send you letter, appreciate letter.
Yeah.
For human environment, we're doing for free.
So did you have any recognition at all for that? Did they ever say anything about it? Or
they said, might be yours, might be somebody else. Okay, I said, you send me some letter too.
Yeah.
And the problem here, after a couple of months, we worked with another group how to protect the all oil in plate over around the ocean.
Right.
Because we gradually, by the knowledge we have it's going to be all oil around the, what you call that one, plate, oil well to produce the oil on the ocean, get danger gradually because of tsunami, earthquake.
Right.
But they couldn't find that solutions. We found that solutions about a couple of years ago, and then how to deal with that one.
So for how to make sure that the rigs can survive
even
any seismic events,
even wave, even tsunami, earthquake
Right.
under ocean doesn't hurt that
on the platforms.
When I was with my family, we sent them to BP, and when I was my family go to Chicago visit my niece. You believe or not, I thought some SUV follow us. When we pass the SUV, and then we go to the board, they didn't follow us. When you come after 5 days from the Chicago, everything our house was mess. They didn't took my wife jewelry. They didn't just they got some information.
They broke into your house?
I don't know how they had the king of the key.
In Toronto?
Yes, I called the police.
Yeah.
And they came.
Yeah.
They figured out. I said, what's going on here?
So it didn't look like a robbery because they didn't take
because
anything.
even they didn't left any fingerprint. They're looking for the information because they know my address.
And which information were they looking for?
Because we sent them another promotion. I said, you took our idea, we never sent another appreciate letter.
This is BP you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And the second time we sent them, we have a solution. We found that prototype.
Yeah.
We know how to protect that platform around the ocean. They never get hit by tsunami and another thing.
Yeah.
Earthquake.
Right.
And then after that is happened, we called the police. Police came, and tomorrow another police who come to fingerprint.
And they couldn't find anything.
They couldn't find because we didn't touch. The state police said, do not touch anything.
Maybe
My wife was scary about, please leave this apartment. The guy comes, something wrong, you know. My life is not safe. I said, don't worry, my life is not safe, not yours. You are okay with the kids. And then finally, we already have that record by the police. And then police said that people has around the world, they're looking for information.
Right.
How to solve the problem. They're
Right.
making $1 million to that one. But they don't want a negotiation with me.
Yeah.
See, this is just part of the whole thing. We're living in a society where an airplane manufacturer would rather give millions and millions of dollars to crash victims than to say sorry.
Yeah.
And sometimes sorry is all the people want. And it's amazing that that the profit motive has actually seemed to distort everything we do in business. But it sounds like, in your estimation, that's a very short-sighted way to approach business. You're looking at the future. You're looking at a way to actually make sure that things that you invent or things that other people invent benefit a greater number of people, that it becomes a government thing. I know that a lot of people get into research at universities because that's where they've got the money to do the research. And all the research is being funded by big pharmaceutical companies, big manufacturers.
I see.
Are you sort of proposing a different way of going about this?
Yeah, but our goal is government has to attention the people outside, not too much attention the people inside.
Inside what, the government?
Inside the government, inside the university.
Right.
The most of idea is outside.
Right.
Right.
Outside the box, people
Exactly.
that are outside of these systems.
Yeah.
Yep.
And these systems tend to reward behavior that doesn't really solve the problems, because these scientists, bureaucrats, they're getting rewarded for
Playing the
managing the problem, right? You solve the problem, their role goes away, right?
Absolutely. The thing is,
And that's just scarcity thinking. It's fear that's motivating that behavior, right?
yeah. But the thing is, outside people, because now it's still the city of Toronto and province looking for idea. They say they write a website, idea. Thousands of ideas come, but which one is work?
Mm-hmm.
That's the main point. Our idea, even one is not work, just government can put on the side. Just we need the government attention for a start.
Mm-hmm.
Media is our first opportunity we can prove it. This is a punch of gold mine, which we have it,
Yeah.
diamond mine. Government has to come and see it. This
Right.
is a mine or not. But is it for international security? We cannot produce on the website, on Facebook, anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we are not safe. As I say, 2010 something. So 2010 had something problem with us in July.
Yeah.
So at the moment you can talk about it, but we can't talk about the specifics until you know that things can't be stolen.
Yeah, because I said we work in asphalt 2003.
Mm-hmm.
We got the result 2014 and 2015. I lost my money. I lost some damaged family, because when you was research by
Yeah.
yourself, you're losing something
Yeah.
deeply. The thing is, we got something. We got the asphalt. -5 is work. We're working on it to -12.
So just so that people understand, you've worked on this invention,
We're working on invention.
which is an asphalt that works in lower temperatures than it survives at this point now.
Yes.
Now, what do you mean?
so
It
it's a-
survives in the cold?
Yeah.
No. Is it survive? Sorry.
It,
It's reduce the accident.
Yeah.
Because most accident is happen in winter time.
right.
Right.
People is not safe.
Okay.
In summertime, forget it, because people doing drunk or something. It's different story.
But it's not the road surface that's
And not
causing the
services.
accidents.
And the road gonna be dry in the winter time, -5, and then reduce the accidents. The big thing, we prevent any disaster with the family. Imagine how many family die because of winter time.
Yeah.
Right.
The kids be a bit without father, mother gonna be single mother.
Right.
Everything's gonna be happen.
So
And
this
it's right
is just
at that.
a new invention, a
That's a
new
new-
innovation, and this is
Yeah,
the thing
absolutely.
about creative people.
Yes.
They are coming up with creative
Yeah.
ideas and
Yeah.
inventions in all kinds of different fields.
And so you had the passion,
But-
you've
but-
put the money into it, you've put the research into
yeah,
it.
it's long time ago. 2003, we funded 2014 and 2015. But it's cost me, because I'll do the manually, and some group of other country work on it too. I am not alone with that one. I invented that ingredient is come from 7 formula. Almost 4 formula. 1 formula already exists in environment.
Right.
It doesn't hurt the environment. 3 formula I made it, and 3 formula another organization. But this offer from mine
Yeah.
to
Right.
give to them.
So let me ask you this:
You go ahead,
because, does it melt the snow somehow? You said it keeps it dry in the winter, but how?
That's the thing. Is
Yeah.
that it doesn't get hot. The melted snow, as we have a proof here and record too.
It melts the snow.
The melted snow.
Okay. And my next question, because this is what the people who buy asphalt want to know, that is what's the cost of it?
And the cost of it we didn't calculate it right now, but I know it's very cheap.
Cheap, like
Yeah.
as cheap as the asphalt they're using
It's
now.
as the same, little bit up down, but it's work. The thing is, it's work.
Right.
Now you still we work on it to go to -12.
Yeah.
And of course, right around the 0 point is where the danger happens. That's when
Oh yeah.
you got that's when you've got the snow. That's when snow happens. So that's when fresh snow is coming down. If it melts, then it forms the ice. Then you've got the problems. So if you can avoid that barrier, that's pretty incredible.
And I have more questions too,
Yeah.
because I've been concerned about asphalt for a long time. Does it last longer? You know, because the cost of repaving is very expensive. Does it last longer? You know, Ontario experimented with using concrete for roadways, and it's very expensive, but it lasts longer, right?
Now we're working with the concrete too. Asphalt mixed with the concrete.
Oh,
To
okay.
create more stronger too.
So it's going to last longer,
Of course it is.
and it's going to, so that's going to reduce the costs in the long run.
So this is very forward thinking, because you're looking at the big picture for how long things are going to last. You can actually make the infrastructure last longer.
Yeah.
Because we know that's the big problem in Canada and the States right now, is the crumbling infrastructure.
Yeah.
Would you say that Canadians are more risk adverse than other nations, or are we the same? Is everybody afraid of taking a chance on new inventions?
The thing that's the new invention, is create more job too.
Right.
The thing is, it costs a little bit because the government doesn't need to spend too much money every year for construction.
Yeah.
To change that one. But still we work on it. If it's go to -12, but we working summertime, doesn't get melted the asphalt. Still we working on it.
So
But-
even in the hot sun, it stays intact better than current asphalt.
Yeah, but because if you change the ingredient,
Yeah.
you know, it's going to be a little bit different.
So you can adapt it to different environments.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's good more for.
Do you have a picture you want to show? Just
Yes,
pull out the one
There's
you
the one
want,
with
and I'll
the-
hold it up, and you can talk about it.
Yes,
samples with the.
That's the samples.
I was just wondering.
Which one do you want to show there, John? Just point out
this
the
one
one you
right
want.
Yeah, that's the point of
Here,
asphalt. We
hand
have
it over here, and then you can talk
can
about
show
it.
them. You know.
So you can see the two different samples at the different
Do
temperatures.
you want
Oh.
to just...
Or you can say other side.
Okay, wait.
Or
you
yeah.
want to just talk about this one, John?
Yeah, that's That's asphalt. Is it that one has the ingredient? That one is not.
The one on the left is yours?
Yes, that's the -5. If you see -7 is work because already up down.
And you can see they're nice on the nice background of snow there.
See, look at that. When -5 is work, -7 is going to be a little bit they keep the snow in top, as you can see.
Okay.
And that side is if you other side check down.
This one?
That one, you see, that's exactly that has both has the ingredient that is high. The other side is low.
Yeah.
That's a -3. You know, that still you work on it, you know, and that's get resistant in front of the snow part, in frozen area. But also I have another one, if you don't mind,
but
I
below
will show
that
you.
one?
No, if you change the page. No, it's another page, if you don't mind, please.
Backwards in the
No,
book
there
or
is a few
forwards?
page other side.
This way? The other
Oh,
way.
no, you page again. Oh, yes. Could you, yeah, that one is almost 12 inch. If you, yeah.
You can
See,
get it
yeah, that is -8. The snow is the top. And then if could you show a little bit upper? That's minus, could you, yeah, -4. Look at that. Look at the asphalt. It's almost 7 inch, 8 inches snow. It's the asphalt is working right now.
Oh,
Right.
wow, that's cool.
You know, but we have a record tape. You know, I got almost 7 days week. I mean, sick honestly because it's hot, cold outside. And then my other group internationally helped me that one too. You know, to build that asphalt in future of world get
Now,
better.
is it ready to commercialize now?
Absolutely, is not ready for commercial because you have to work on it for minus high.
A little bit more.
But we, in future, we want a government work on it. Canada, we want to be first country work on it because we invented here.
In Canada.
So you would like to actually partner with the government then?
Yeah, exactly. We were our ministry of another minister province is Mehdi Moridi. He said, okay, government is Liberal Party. They said, okay, government gonna be not part. You have to go private investor. I said no. We came here. No, we want a government involved. We have a reason.
Yeah.
That asphalt in future is one of our gold plan. Let me let you know exactly. We have a 3 plan.
Okay.
Silver plan, we call silver mine, is never finished. And then there's gold mine and silver mine, gold mine. That's not going to be
So
finished.
gold mine you tab out at
And
some
diamond
point.
one.
Right.
But we're starting for silver plan. That's part of our gold mine. Think about what we have it for diamond mine. We have a big invention and idea for the government. If the government started from silver plan, they can reduce 10% their deficit and create over 100,000 jobs.
So, let me just be clear. So
Yeah,
you've
go
got
ahead.
a plan, you're calling it the silver plan,
Yes.
and you're saying the government can reduce their deficit by 10% and put 100,000 people to work, right?
Yes.
Using
Over
some of this innovative technology that you're coming up with.
Yes, it's not the part. That one is a gold one.
Yeah.
And then and diamond one is government is going to be
Debt-free.
money, debt free.
Yeah.
There is no more low income, no more poverty.
Yeah.
That I tell you is not the imagination. I have a proof.
How does it work?
Absolutely 100% work.
How?
Okay, the thing is, we have to see how much government honest with us. That's mine very important. Now government involved with traffic. People wanna be stuck in the traffic. People they do not wanna be stuck in the highway because of one car accident.
Right.
We have a solutions.
So
With
all those
technology-
traffic jams you see where the gardener's backed up because of an accident, you've got a solution to
Have
that.
you ever been in traffic for 3-4 hours because of
yeah.
one car accident? We reduce for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Find what kind of technology we provided. Government doesn't need to spend too much money for it.
Okay.
And then you just increase everybody's ability to get to work. And see, I've always wondered.
Absolutely.
I've always wondered why we don't actually work more to get people to stagger their working hours, because rush hour only exists because we convince everybody that they should be working 9 to 5 or 10 to 6 or whatever.
Or maybe we could move jobs closer to where people live.
Well, it would be nice too, but that would, yeah,
Absolutely.
that would necessitate us stopping the whole condo economy that puts all the people who have lots of money right downtown and all the people who have to provide services for them in Burlington.
Mr. Who, I tell you something. I asked over thousands of people who are driving.
Yeah.
99% they said we fed up.
Right.
Yeah.
We fed up
Oh, I
the
know.
traffic.
Yeah.
Not here.
Hours in traffic every day.
Around the world, people are fed up with the traffic.
Yeah.
Nobody comes with the best solutions. Everybody comes with the best solutions. But the problem, $100 billion has to spend it to get that solution.
So you can cut right to the center of that, you think?
Right to cut in the center.
And is this something that you've developed through your
One
studies
technology,
in
one technology, and then also we developed something how people not get an accident. But a lot of things is that beside that one. Let's go for our silver plan.
Now, how much of the diamond plan requires people to change, like, or is it just to actually use the psychology that people actually have and just give them technologies that make them do things better?
Yeah, but the thing, diamond. You're talking about diamond, not today. I'm just talking
Right,
about
right.
silver plan. The silver plan, the silver mine, is create almost over 100,000 jobs in Ontario. If it's work, I mean in Canada. If it's work, we can generate it for different country.
Right.
And then we can get a benefit from that country to our country too. Because our idea is us. We get our commission.
Right.
That commission can help the government. I wanted that government invest for that one. Government invest a lot of organization just to give them 10% back.
So we're part of your media plan to help building. So we're going to be helping to build the idea so that the government will take this more seriously and will come on board with it.
No. If you take a look, about Justin Trudeau, he spent a lot of money. He let countries get a good country. He doesn't want to actually be too much poverty and low income. Okay, he's a young boy and young man. He want to work on it. Okay, imagine how can he can recover that money. Because you took the money from the budget,
Yeah.
the budget gets shorter.
The deficit gets
We
bigger.
promise him, if you go to silver mine, if you go to gold mine, if you go to diamond mine, you got cash flow all years. You have a lot of permanent job too. Because we get the money is not enough. We have to create a job. We have that one.
Yeah.
This sounds a little bit like the New Deal, like the idea of putting, when FDR put America to work.
If you take a look here, what you're going to do with that one.
Wait, I need to see one of these.
Yeah.
And John, we don't have a lot of time left.
Yep.
So
There's
but
obviously
let's-
have a lot to cover. We're going to have you back, I think. Well, we're definitely going to have you back because we need to bring you back when you can talk more about the specifics of what you're doing.
We have to stop somewhere, We not have to stay waiting for the government or looking for university professor. Yeah, they are okay, they're working. But they never give them the right answer on the right time. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They're looking for money. They're looking for
Solutions. Yeah.
Yeah, the government have to start somewhere.
So I see this letter you've got to Stéphane Dion about a solution for global warming, corporate residential recycling, crime prevention, transit solutions, unemployment solutions, economic solutions, military solutions even. So now, okay, so John, what do you need? What do you need from here? Because we have to wrap this up. But I mean, what can people do to help, or what do you need next?
Okay, the thing is, media is my first step. I want to go to international media, like from your organization. The big media has to know what we're going to do. The media has to know who talking. The media has to know that guy. Who's that guy?
Yeah,
who's that person?
They want to know you. They want to know what your track record is.
Yes.
It's a question of credibility always, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, for example, if somebody's watching this, whether they're a politician or a bureaucrat or somebody in industry, or whether they're in big media, like, how can they find out more? What do they need to know? How are they going to actually have confidence in the credibility of what you're talking about?
They have to test it. They have to find that organization exists. They have to trust us.
Okay.
And give us an opportunity. We prove it.
So what do you want them to do? Do you want them to get in touch with you?
Yes.
And then maybe you can come and speak to them personally and get into some more detail about some of these solutions?
Exactly.
What you really want to do is to go to the very top so that you're talking to the people who are in. This is always the problem in Canada when you try to get money from anybody, because you're talking to people who can't say yes or no because they have to apply for funding, and then your idea gets lost, your idea gets sidetracked, somebody else takes your idea.
They don't want to take responsibility and lose their plum job.
Yes, the thing is...
So you want to actually talk to the people who can say yes or no to you.
The thing is, I love Canadian people. I know different people, low income, poverty, middle class, pretty rich. Our idea never hurt any rich people. Our idea just change poverty to be middle class.
Right.
That is a big step.
And that's
which is what we all
need.
should want.
That is a big step.
Even economists are saying now that one of the problems is that the middle class is disappearing.
Yep.
Right? So this is what we need.
Stagnant at best, vanishing at worst.
That's a big door. We want to show the government that big door. You have to be direct in it.
Yeah.
Forget that other place. Yeah. Respect the other place you work on it.
Yeah.
Come with our project. Work with that project. Silver plan. If it's work. If it's work, give us another opportunity.
And then you can bump us up to the gold plan.
You give us $1, we give us $1 million. Which one you want?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You spend $1 million, you get back just $100,000. You wanted that one? No, we give you $1 million, we give you $1 million for that project. You create job, you develop your economy,
Right.
you increase your government budget, and then you took your Caesar every year, cut the service, leave it on the side. Because of that, our project create your more and more and more.
Yeah,
So obviously you're running into the same problem that all inventors do when they're ahead of their time.
Yeah.
That you have a lot of trouble getting somebody to accept that this is really an innovation and not just
Exactly. Government.
not just snake oil.
Yeah, government, if be involved, they have to patent it. When
Yeah.
they patent it, they can get that profit. That's my point.
Okay, John. So
You go ahead, please.
thank you for
Mr.
coming
Wu.
in today, but we need to wrap it up now. But we want people to take the next step. And so how can people get in touch with you?
I want a government direct touch to me.
So you want
Why
to speak
you?
to the government more than anybody else?
Yes, exactly. I want a government be involved with our organization,
Yeah.
and then you, because I'm starting here, and then I want to be you involved too if you want.
So if you like what you've heard today from John, then it would be good for you to get in touch with your local media and tell them to bring John on.
Or get in touch with you, John, as well. Like, do you want them to go to your website, or do you have an email address or phone number you want to give out?
Yes,
to people?
I have everything. Yeah, it's the John Gold Invent.
Yeah.
That's my private one. Our John Ward Anti-Recession
Yeah.
at yahoo.com. You can go to our email too and website too.
And they can get in touch with you through the website, internationalsolutionadvisor.org, right? Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you, John.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Great conversation. We'd love to have you back. Maybe we can get into some more details about
For
these
sure.
plans.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yep.
Thank you. So we're going to take a little break here.
Yeah.
We got lots more coming up here on Liquid Lunch.
I'm sorry.
We have Michelle and Terry coming up from Troubletown Records, and then we're going to have a great conversation with Michael Jordan. That's right, Michael Jordan. We'll be right back.